Alrighty. This is your late, out of date. I'm just kidding. This is the WOOOO show. Jake is sick or something. I'm not quite sure, but which worries me because if I get sick now, I'm gonna beat that ass. But yeah, so all you guys, you're gonna have to wait for the re-debut of Colby because Jake's sick, and I'm not trying to get sick, so didn't happen. But like I said, this is the Raw review for December 17th, 2012, and if the Mayans were right, the final Raw review. So let's drink this in, folks. Remember that. Night after TLC, which was a good pay-per-view in my estimation. I liked it. So let's see if there was fallout from it. Let's go. The opening match was Rey Mysterio versus Damien Sandow in a singles match. Rey Mysterio beat Damien Sandow by the 619, and I was super pissed because I don't like Rey Mysterio and I love Damien Sandow. But the other two tag members had a match later, which evened it up. So, spoiler alert. But yeah, it was an alright match. It wasn't very long at all, and I just wish Sandow would have won, so I wasn't a big fan of it. But other than that, it's whatever. And tonight was the Slammy Awards, and Booker T came out to do the first one. He gave out the most shocking moment, and right before it, the boogeyman comes out, and he's like crawling around and doing whatever, and it's just like, what the heck is going on? And then he leaves, and we go to commercial, and we come back, and Brad Maddox standing next to Booker T, ready to accept his award, but it wasn't to be. Kofi Kingston wins it for the Royal Rumble when he walked on his hands. Maddox got screwed. Hashtag Maddox got screwed. The next match, we got Eve versus Caitlyn. Caitlyn actually wins here in a swerve. Knocks off Eve clean. So obviously it looks like these two are going to be having a Divas title match sometime down the line. Maybe at the Rumble, maybe before. But whatever. It's got to be Caitlyn. There's no one else for Eve to face, really. So I was cool with it. And then we got the next Slammy, Comeback of the Year, which was presented by the New Age Outlaws. Did their whole thing. Awesome to see those guys again. It was like Brock Lesnar, Jericho. I don't remember the other guy. But it was Lesnar, Jericho, someone, and then Lawler. And I was like, dang it. Why is Jerry Lawler nominated? He came back from death, not came back to WWE, whatever. But I was pulling for Bork, man. I wanted Bork to win. But Jerry Lawler wins. You knew it was going to happen, whatever. But not a big deal, whatever. And then you get Kofi versus Tensai. Kofi wins by Trouble in Paradise and kicks the crap out of him in the face. And then following the match, Wade Barrett attacks Kofi, so it looks like that feud's going to continue on to wherever, and it looks like Tensai is still a jackass. Next. Then we got another Slammy. They kept doing every other match Slammy sort of thing. Vicky Guerrero is the one that comes out and presents Kiss of the Year. AJ was obviously going to win. She was a part of every choice. Kane, Bryan, Cena, Punk. AJ Cena end up winning. AJ comes out and basically says she doesn't owe anybody anything because Vicky asked for an explanation or whatever, and she's like, that kiss was good that won, but this is nothing compared to this. And then she makes out with Dolph, and Dolph's just like, yeah, young and I'm getting it. Dolph was in there. And then Vicky storms off all pissed. And then we get Khali versus Otunga. Khali wins! And that's all we're going to talk about. And then we get Superstar of the Year award. The presenter was Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. Ooh. He comes out and announces that the winner was John Cena, and everyone freaked out that it was rigged, but really, think about it. Most people that voted were probably just like casual people because all of us, like, every time they said it, I was like, man, that's stupid. I'm not trying to download an app and vote. So maybe we just, we failed. Or it was rigged. That's completely true, too. I'm not going to doubt that it was probably everything was rigged, but whatever. Cena says, I'm going to give this Superstar of the Year award to who deserves it, Ric Flair. I'm like, how the hell does that make sense? But saved the segment. CM Punk comes out. Hilarity ensued. He goes crazy. Still wearing knees to faces shirt. I bought it. Thank you. And Punk's like, I could beat you with one leg. And then Ric Flair's like, let's go. Ric Flair heads to the ring, and Punk and Heyman go down there. And they beat him up for a little bit. And then he ends up getting the upper hand again, and he gets the figure 4 on Heyman. And then the Shield comes down. I was so excited. I was like, oh, snap. And the Shield starts beating up Flair. Team Hell No comes down, but the Shield still gets up on top. And they're about to do the triple power bomb to Flair through the table when Ryback's music hits. He comes out, clears them all out. The faces get the upper hand as it goes to commercial. And then they're all backstage when we come back. And Kane's like, we finally got the best of the Shield. Yes! And Rufus like, woo! And Daniel Bryan says no, and they just keep doing that. And then finally Ron Simmons appears on screen and just says, damn! It was hilarious because I love seeing Ron Simmons. Oh, next in the list of irrelevant matches, Brodus Clay defeated JTG. Oh, don't clap. Yeah, it was awesome. And then Santino and Tensai announced the LOL moment of the night, which was funny because Santino was like, I'll say your lines, Tensai. Oh, no, Tensai in Japanese means Fat Albert, which is hilarious. But LOL moment went to The Rock when he threw all of John Cena's stuff in the river or whatever in Boston. And then they're like, The Rock's not here to present, and the crowd boos like they really thought The Rock was going to show up to the Slammies. Guys, come on. They're like, but what? The Rock's not here? Please. The Rock shows up when he damn well pleases. But then it was hilarious. Daniel Bryan comes out. This should have been my Slammy. No, no. And Kane carries him away while he's yelling. It was really funny. Going back to what I talked about in the first match, we got the other two members of the tag team, Sin Cara versus Cody Rhodes. Cody got the win here to make up for the idiocracy of Rey Mysterio beating Damian Sandow. Whatever, but Cody gets the win. Cody'sMustache.com it was all right. I love Cody Rhodes. Sin Cara doesn't really do anything for me, but yeah. Then another Slammy Ryder and Layla announced the hashtag Trending Now award and hashtag Feed Me More won. So there you go, Ryback. Even though I've never tweeted that in my life, and I tweet a lot. Whatever, I tweet hashtag Boots to Asses all the time, though. I'm just saying. And then Big Show comes out, as Colby predicted, with his big-ass chair. He comes out with the big chair, and Sheamus ends up coming out, and he's like, hey, you were the better man last night. I'm not afraid to admit it. Let's shake hands. So they shake hands, and then Big Show, has his last comment. He had to get the last word in, talks crap. Sheamus comes back in, destroys him with the big chair. Dolph runs out, and I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Dolph comes out just as he's about to cash in. Cena interferes. It's like, was that a double turn there? Did Cena turn heel there and Dolph was a face? Because the crowd was going nuts. But Cena costs him the title. And then it goes backstage with Dolph and Vicky. Dolph ends up actually splitting from Vicky. He's like, this relationship or whatever is over. And then he gets a match with Cena later tonight in a mixed tag. And then 3MB, we never got their performance. Damn it, I guess WWE forgot already, but 6-man tag, 3MB versus Miz Del Rio and Tommy Dreamer. Now, I wasn't a big ECW guy, so while I myself wasn't, when they said I wasn't excited, I was like, whatever, but I understood why other people were excited. It's like if a guy from the Attitude Era came back, I'd be freaking out. Some people that didn't watch it would be like, hey, who gives a crap? That's kind of how I was with Tommy Dreamer. I didn't care per se, but I understood why it was cool for other people, so I was like, whatever. Dreamer ends up getting the win as expected. It was a good match. I liked that in a short period of time. 3MB, these three jobbers everyone was complaining about, are in a match with Tommy Dreamer, hardcore legend, ECW guy, and two former WWE champions, and you're like, they could win. They look credible here, so I was cool with that. That's what made me happy. And then Sheamus talks about how he won Newcomer of the Year, and Ryback wins it this time, and he kind of talks for a second. Then he had a match against Cesaro, and Cesaro ended up leaving and losing by countout, which was awesome because I did not want to see him eat a pin. So I'm glad that he was just rolled out of there with the belt. So decent match. It didn't really go that long, but Cesaro got some stuff in, so that was good. And then you get, your boy Mean Gene, Ricky Steamboat, and JR came out to announce match of the year. It was Undertaker Triple H, Rock Cena, Cena Lesnar, or Big Show Sheamus at Hell in a Cell. And good thing that Jake didn't do this review because the match that sucked and was stupid, and no, I wasn't looking forward to this match. It sucked. It was stupid. Oh, this match is so dumb. It was just like bad. It was so, oh, I can't believe it. It was a terrible story. Who wants false finishers? Match of the year. Undertaker Triple H, WrestleMania 28. Thank you. The match I said was match of the year because I was there live. The other member of the Tree of Woe show said it sucked and was stupid. It's not just a hat rack, baby. Got brains in here. Genius. And God, the heavens opened up and he said, listen, the Mayans, the world's coming to an end. I got to make one last appearance. Triple H comes out to accept the award. And quickly, in between, right when he starts talking, they get a "We Want Taker" chant. And you knew that was eating Triple H up inside. He was pissed. But he let it die down. He's like, hey, okay. And then we got the "Thank You, Hunter." And I was like, there you go. We all get what we want. But the big thing about this was Triple H tells us that we have not seen the last of The Undertaker, to which I say, thank you, Triple H, for telling us that, because that made my night, because Undertaker will always be one of my favorite wrestlers, my second favorite wrestler of all time behind The Rock, so I mean, come on. And then backstage, The Shield, my boys, attacked Tommy Dreamer. They said, yeah, you're a hardcore legend, but Justin doesn't even know who the hell you are, so we're going to beat you up. And I said, yeah, beat that guy up I don't even give a crap about. So they beat him down, and then Ricardo comes to Tommy Dreamer's aid, and they beat him up too. The face turn continues. And then we get the main event segment, AJ on the ladder. She's like, everyone's asking me why. The reason I did it is because... And Vicky comes out before she can answer. And then in the match, all of a sudden, the girls leave. And then Dolph and Cena go at it for a while. Then AJ comes back with Big E Langston for some reason. I was like, what the hell? And he comes out and destroys John Cena. Now, I can't wait to hear their explanation from this one, because during the build-up to WrestleMania, during that feel-good John Cena promo, which Cena's a good guy, I respect John Cena, he's helping Big E Langston lift weights and stuff. He's all supporting Big E Langston. So they better make reference. Big E Langston, man, you showed up, thought you were going to teach me how to lift weights. I'll beat your ass. I don't know, but they better acknowledge that, damn it, because it happened. But yeah, the show ends with Big E Langston. Let me repeat myself. The show ends with Big E Langston standing triumphant over John Cena. But yeah, that was Raw. It was a good time. You know, it wasn't the best Raw of all time, but it was a good time seeing some old guys. Ric Flair came back. That was cool. Dolph had some good moments. I wish he would have cashed it in one, though. Dang it. The Shield dominates again, my boys, and Big E Langston. I guess I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh my God, Big E Langston debut. I'm a big FC. I don't care. But we'll see what they do with it. It's interesting, if nothing else. But yeah, that was the Raw review. So subscribe down below. Like this video. I don't think it's gonna get as many likes as yesterday because we were on yesterday. We were no joke yesterday, but like it, by God. And comment below your thoughts on Raw. And look forward to the re-return of Colby soon. Big Nets upcoming.